And welcome to week 11. This is the Revolution fantasy football edition of the Ruben Yanez Fantasy Football League. Man, that was a mouthful. Man, that was probably out of order. Regardless, let's start with the week 11 scores. The Cracker Killers, in a devastating fashion, went down to the South Herald Alfredo Pollos 153 to 124. It seems that the curse of the champion over at the league is alive and well. It has returned. The champ generally does terrible the following year. There's been a few exceptions, but generally that's been true a lot of the years. And man, it's alive and well. And there it is.
Next, we got the first place Merced Bippers at 9-2, who continue to win. They're sixth in a row. Taking on the Stack King Trolls, with the Bippers coming up on top 178 to 132. Now the Stack King Trolls is in good company in second place at 7-4.
All right, and the very under the radar, but continues to win without telling anyone. But we can see it. The Hayward Hufflepuffs of San Diego, who are a very not silent, but very like underrated, under the radar. 7-4, Hufflepuffs out of San Diego from Hayward, 101 to 85. The Oakland Oysters, a little bit of a heartbreak, but still very much in the hunt at 6-5.
Very much. Now the Dayman were finally able to get a win this week, but it was against the Joy Lives Matters, the dog balls of the league, if you may. At 1-10, Dayman 7-4. The Dayman beating out the Joy Lives Matter 136 to 97.
Yeah, take it where you can.
Yep, get it where you can, and hopefully the winning ways continue on next week.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully.
So what else is in the winning ways is the San Francisco Shabooms, who at 7-4, there's that good company again, put up 143 points and outright beat the Flying Graysons, who put up a formidable 109, but at 4-7, 109 was not good enough.
Now, finally, it was the Dog Bowl. Because you got the Reservoir Dogs taking on the Cute Dogs. 4-7 Reservoir Dogs, with the Cute Dogs edging out the Reservoir Dogs at 5-6 at 117 to 116. I mean, this was the game of the week.
Yeah, definitely.
It was pretty much close.
That was the nail biter of the week for sure. Yeah, no. All day I just wasn't sure who was gonna take it. Cute Dogs.
Cute Dogs taking out the Reservoir Dogs. The new dogs taking out the old dogs.
That's right. Yeah. Now let's start off with this week's Honey Buns. This week I have chosen wide receiver Keenan Allen of the Los Angeles Clippers. These Los Angeles Clippers, wow. We're going to leave that in because it's the Los Angeles Chargers.
But sometimes they feel like the Clippers.
Sometimes they feel like the Clippers. You know what? It's because in my show notes, I have LAC. So I automatically think Clippers. But wide receiver Keenan Allen of the Los Angeles Chargers, I was going to say it again, out here with 16 receptions, 145 yards, and a touchdown, 36 points. That is my week's honey bun. Tone, who you got?
This week's honey bun is my wide receiver, Adam Thielen from Minnesota, who had 8 receptions, 123 yards, and 2 touchdowns for 33 points. But it was all for naught. For he is out for the next 2 weeks. Tested positive for COVID. That son of a bitch.
Just stay positive. See what I did there? Just stay positive and
Jesus.
and little
Jesus. Stick to your day job, man. Stick to it.
Anyway, this spectrum has a whole other end.
Sure does.
On that end, we have the old crumb bums. And I'm gonna go again. Because this week my crumb bum is running back Ronald Jones out of Tampa Bay, who after one of the best showings in likely this season, fell right back down to earth and gave us an atrocious 24 yards for 2 points, and you lost the game.
Terrible. My crumb bum, who was really a crumb bum, I mean, all you had to do was just kick the ball, but just make his only field goal of the day.
One job.
He couldn't do it. I don't know if it was windy that day. It was Matt Prater for Detroit. Were they playing at home? If they were playing at home, there's no win.
I believe they were at home, but I cannot confirm that. It'll be in the graphic. Look for it.
Can't even make a field goal at home. Terrible. Missed his only field goal and had negative points.
Why?
-1. Week after week, we select people who we think are gonna do terrible against a certain team, but end up doing well against that team, and they end up scoring points all over that bench. Zeus, who's your pick?
Well, this week, because I gotta pick on the Huff and Puffs. Because why? Because they keep on winning. So as long as you're winning, who cares, right? Well, you didn't care enough about running back Melvin Gordon the third out of Denver, formerly out of San Diego, who came out there and he put up 84 yards, 2 touchdowns, a fumble, but 84 yards and 2 touchdowns. Did I say 2 touchdowns the first time? I meant 2 touchdowns if I didn't. 84 yards, 2 touchdowns, fumble. Melvin Gordon, he did well. Huff and Puffs. Maybe we should have started him.
The cute dogs, should have stuck with Mr. Nelson Aguilar, who had 6 receptions, 88 yards, and a touchdown for 20 points. I mean, it could have helped you add more points. Still won, but it could have added more to the total points.
That's true.
But, c'est la vie.
So we're going to take a quick look at the power rankings, if you will, and which will lead us a little bit to the potential playoff bracket as it stands. So, again, we have a strong lead by the Bippers up front at 9-2, which, again, is quite impressive. One game from double-digit win, which is it's been done before, but it is always not. It's always quite the accomplishment when that happens. But 2 games back at 7-4, we still have plenty of teams that are vying for one of the 4 spots. And yeah, we have the Oysters and the Alfredo Pollos at 6-5, who are making so much noise. I would even say even the Q Dogs have, while it feels like a long shot, a very possible chance to get on in there. But who knows? Dayman definitely has the lead over with the points for with what is it? Yeah, 1,447 overall points.
Mm-hmm. Total.
Yeah. Which is 50 some odd more than the Shabooms. So that's definitely a very strong lead. But overall, Anthony, I mean, I want to hear your opinion on the fact that we have so many teams that are actually very much in the mix. Like, I don't think I can remember a season where this many teams were in it.
I know. It's interesting. It's definitely going to get very interesting as the next 3 games are going to be played. Next 3 weeks are going to play out.
Yeah, I mean, I actually believe that there's going to be definitely some heartbreakers because the tiebreaker is going to come into play a lot. I got a feeling it's going to come into play big time. All right. Ready for the Thanksgiving lightning round? It's very easy. 3 games. I just want to know. Which want to pick? Which want to? We just need you to pick a winner straight up, Anthony, and then immediately I will tell you who was going to, who I think is going to win. All right. Coming up first, Texans at Lions. Who you got?
I got Texans.
I got Lions. Washington football team at Cowboys. Who you got?
Washington.
Yeah, I got Alex Smith all day. And top it all off on Thursday night football, Ravens at Steelers. Who you got?
I think the Ravens are giving the Steelers the first
loss. I think the Steelers are going to just keep on rolling. Steelers. All right, Anthony. Here we go. I have accumulated a lot of stats and or facts about a particular player in the NFL throughout. Here we go. When you think when you think you know, just shout it out. Here we go. This player has career stats of 8,172 rushing yards with 86 total touchdowns. This player was the 2002. Oh yeah, we're going way back. Way back. We were all juniors in high school. He was the 2002 AP Offensive Player of the Year. That year, he had 1,615 rushing yards with 21 touchdowns, with the overall with 2,287 scrimmage yards. He did this in 14 games. He missed the last 2 due to injury. This player was an undrafted free agent in 1997 out of the University of Texas when he was drafted by the Baltimore Ravens. Yes, he is a Super Bowl champion. This player also has the most games with 2+ touchdowns, which is tied with LaDainian Tomlinson, which was 10 games in 2003. This player played from 1997 to 2000 with Baltimore, and then from 2001 to 2007 with Kansas City. He wore number 26, number 23, and number 31.
Was it like, I can taste it. Name is there. I can see him.
Some would say his name is Holy. Here we go. This player's
Holmes.
Yes. Priest Holmes. Yes. Priest Holmes. I actually didn't know, and I didn't know that he played for Baltimore. I always knew him as a Chief, I guess, since I started watching football seriously.
Yeah,
Weird. I was like, oh, I just remember him tearing it up in Kansas City.
I did too.
Like that was super good, super good. And then some dude named Larry Johnson came through and replaced him. But to
Yeah.
be fair, Priest had no neck in 2007. So, and that's this week's review. Have a good Thanksgiving.
Yeah, have a safe one, y'all.
That's right.
Keep it small, keep it airy. Above all else, keep it safe.
That's right.
Enjoy yourself.
That's right.